Hello friend, welcome to Mechanics tutorial. Now in this numerical we will find the value of alpha. What is change in this numerical? The resultant of three forces is parallel to inclined force, parallel to inclined plane. Okay, and the plane is along x-axis. It is given. Plane is along x-axis. That means the resultant force is moving along x direction. The vertical component of resultant is 0. In previous numerical, there is a resultant force is moving in vertical direction. That's why f of y is equal to r हमने लिया था, and f of x is equal to 0. But in this numerical, it is reverse. The resultant is moving along x direction, and the vertical component will become 0. Okay, तो आपको फाइंड करना है अल्फा. Okay, method will be same as usual. Okay, so first step is to split or resolve the inclined forces. There are two forces are inclined. One is 400, another one is 600. This 300 Newton force is parallel to x-axis. It is the block kept on inclined plane, but we are assuming the x-axis along inclined plane. So the 300 Newton force angle is 0, or it is parallel to x-axis. Okay, so first we will resolve 400. उसके लिए angle दिया है alpha. Again, alpha is with x-axis. That means this line carry the cos component. That is 400 cos alpha, and the vertical line carries sin component. 400 sin alpha. Now here this 600 Newton force is moving toward the block. Okay, तो इसका split आपको इस तरह से करना है. Okay, so this is alpha. That means this angle is also alpha. Okay, opposite side angle. Now this component, okay, 600 Newton force making angle with vertical line. So this is your what? 600 cos alpha, and this is your 600 sin alpha. Okay, so here what you have to remember, that is, as the resultant force is parallel to x-axis, parallel to inclined plane, and inclined plane is parallel to x-axis. So resultant indirectly parallel to x-axis. So summation of f of x is equal to r, and summation of f of y is equal to 0, because the resultant force completely moving along x direction, right? Okay, so again our step number 1, that is summation of horizontal forces is equal to 0 and summation of vertical forces is equal to 0. Now here we are taking the second step. First, f of y is equal to 0. So all vertical components which are moving upward are positive, and all vertical components moving downward are negative. Okay, so first vertical component is 400 sin alpha moving upward, so it is positive. So this is 400 sin alpha. Now next is 600 cos alpha is moving downward, so minus 600 cos alpha equal to 0. So this minus that side becomes plus. Okay, तो ये क्या है आपका sin alpha upon cos alpha is equal to this, minus become plus, that is 600 cos coming to denominator this side, and 400 is this. So it is what? 1.5. So we can say tan alpha is equal to 1.5, and alpha is equal to tan inverse of 1.5. On calculator, the angle of tan alpha is 56.31. 56.31 degree. तो आपका अल्फा आया, ओके, 56.31 degree. Okay, now the resultant is moving parallel to x-axis, but what is the magnitude of resultant, that is not given. So that we have to find out. So step number 2 is summation of horizontal forces is equal to R. All horizontal forces moving toward right side are positive. जितने भी horizontal forces right side में जा रहे हैं वो सब क्या आएंगे positive and left side वाले negative. Okay. So first 300 is moving toward right positive, 400 cos alpha is moving toward right positive, 600 sin alpha is also moving toward right, so that is also positive. Okay. So first 300 plus 400 cos alpha. What is value of alpha? Is 56.13. Value of alpha is 56.31. Next 600 sin alpha. That is also moving toward right. So plus 600 sin 56.31 is equal to R. Okay. So on calculations, we will get the value of R is equal to 1021.11 Newton. So this is the magnitude of resultant force. Okay, so it is very simple. What is the twist? The resultant is given in horizontal direction. In previous problem, resultant was given in vertical direction. So that point you have to remember. Thank you.